If I only had 3 minutes with you, enough time to plant one seed that grows into a new version of you. Money is not attracted to hard work. It's attracted to how you see yourself. Because the truth, most people never realizes this. Money watches how you treat yourself. If you constantly settle for less, if you constantly lower your standards, if you constantly accept things that feels beneath your worth, you quietly send a message to the world. This is the level I accept. And the life listens. Money listens, opportunity listen, because the way you treat yourself becomes the standard reality must match. Before money becomes number in your bank account, it becomes an identity in your mind. The woman who eventually lived powerful, abundant life didn't start there by accident. They started with a decision. I am no longer available for a small version of my life. They stopped speaking to themselves like someone who is struggling. They stopped thinking like someone who expects scarcity. They stopped identifying with the story of lack. Instead, they began embodying a different identity. A woman who respects her time, a woman who values her energy, a woman who invests in her growth, a woman who believes she is meant for expansion, not survival. And the moment that identity begins to change, your reality begins to reorganize itself around it. Because identity is the root of wealth. Money grows where self worth lives. Now, here is the most people misunderstand the message. Treating yourself well is not about reckless spending, it is about how you behave with yourself daily. Do you keep promises to yourself? Do you protect your focus? Do you feed your mind ideas that makes you stronger, or do you constantly abandon yourself, delay your growth, speak to yourself in a way you would never speak to someone you love? You weaken the identity of someone who can hold bigger things. But every time you keep a promise, even a small one, you build evidence that says, I am someone who follows through. And discipline becomes self respect. Self respect becomes confidence. Confidence becomes magnetism. And magnetism attracts opportunities. The truth is simple. People who treat themselves like they matter eventually attract situations that prove it. But there is an other layer many people ignore. Your environment is constantly teaching you what level of life is normal. If you stay surrounded by negativity, people who complain, people who normalize struggle, people who laugh at ambition, your mind quietly adjusts to that standard. But when you start changing your environment, even in small ways, something powerful happens. You start consuming better ideas, you start surrounding yourself with growth, you start protecting your peace, you start placing yourself in rooms physically or digitally where expansion feels natural, and slowly your mind begins to accept something new. More is possible. That shift alone can change the direction of your entire life. Because environment shapes belief, belief shapes identity, identity shapes behavior, and the behavior shapes wealth. The real shift begins the moment you ask yourself one powerful question. If I truly respect myself, how would I live differently starting today? Because money is not only attracted to effort, it is attracted to self respect, to standards, to the quiet confidence of someone who knows their life is meant to grow. And when you start treating yourself like someone valuable, life eventually agree. Money react to how you treat yourself. Thank you for being here.